This is Deliver Me by the J.J. Hawk Band, and this is Mia Zapata. When people talk about Mia Zapata now, they usually start with the murder, the headlines, the investigation, the mystery, the violence. But the people who actually knew Mia, the people who loved her, they remembered something else first. They remembered the voice, not because it was polished and not because it sounded manufactured for radio, but because it sounded emotionally real. Mia sang like somebody who meant every word that she put into the air. And whether you loved punk music or hated it, people remembered the honesty. They remembered the force of it. They remembered the feeling that something unfiltered and painfully human had just walked onto the stage. And off stage, Mia wasn't mythology. She was funny, compassionate, emotionally intense, creative in the way some people can't turn off even if they try. People talked about feeling safe around her, accepted around her. And maybe that's part of why this case still hurts the people that are connected to it decades later. Because Mia didn't feel distant. She didn't feel untouchable. She felt real. Before Seattle ever turned her into part of its history, Mia Zapata was just a young woman trying to build a life through music, trying to find spaces where she belonged, trying to create something honest. And by the summer of '93, it finally felt like that life was beginning to open up in front of her. The Gits were growing. The crowds were growing. The industry was beginning to notice. And after years of sleeping on floors, hauling equipment, grinding through clubs, and building everything by hand, the future finally felt possible. Not guaranteed, but possible. And that future was stolen from her during an ordinary walk home through a city that she thought she knew. That's the part that still lingers over this case. Not just the violence, but the interruption, the theft of everything that hadn't happened yet, the music that she hadn't written yet, the performances she hadn't given yet, the life she was still in the middle of becoming. And the people who loved Mia carry that loss the only ways they know how, through grief, through memory, through music, through anger, through refusing to let her disappear quietly into another unsolved file. Because some people leave behind more than photographs and police reports. Some people leave behind emotional fingerprints. And decades later, Mia Zapata still does.